Greetings, Battle Brothers. It's me, Aurelia, Tempris, Defender of the Golden Throne and Servant of Humanity. As you can see, I have been busy. Make sure this mic is pointed at me. There it is. There it is. Yes. Yes, I see you are doing the Emperor's work with our plushie petition. Do you want a gremlin in your house? Plushie petition. How many more do we need? Let's see, we have 63 people backing and we need 100. So we're on our way. We are on our way to that thing. So thank you guys for the support. So in the meantime, we have the night building stream. More painting. And Jay, thank you for the 15 months of support. Thank you, man. This is my, this is what I've been working on this week. Told you I would get this night marbled, and I did. I barely got it done before stream, but here we are. We got it done. We got it done. That's what was important. Put that there. So, this is the time for you to pull your minis out. It's time to work on them because a lot of what I'll be doing today is putting some gold on these, but I need help. I was actually thinking about this. One sec. I was actually thinking about this earlier. I don't know if I should go with my standard Retributor Armor Gold or if I should go with something a little lighter. This is Skull Crusher Brass, which kind of looks gold. Did I get more gold paint? No, I didn't. Balls to the walls. Alternatively, we could use this one, which is like nice and light colored. So I'm not sure if we should go the really dark and bold gold or if we should go with the light kind. Yes, put your graph tank together. Please do that. Do that thing. I have now adjusted how I do things. Now I'm like, okay, chat is over here, because before I'd like have to turn all the way. Now I'm just looking at OBS over there, but I feel better because now I can see you guys and I'm not going to miss your messages. I can sit here and paint and look up and read chat. So I think that will be good. So you prefer the Retributor armor? I know, I do too. And we can always test it on a small piece. I also brought nail polish remover because one of the unfortunate parts about doing this style is that things get, like, the details get kind of gunky. For example, this like nameplate, you can't really see it, but it like, it's a little crusty on some of the edges, so I gotta take off the paint, which means I gotta put primer back on, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. We will figure it out though. We will figure it out. I wonder if there's like a paint on primer. I wouldn't be surprised. And here's my wet palette from Sunday. It is still wet paletting as it does. Okay, this can go over here. Yeet. Actually, no, I don't want that there. I might switch later. Okay. Going to Hobby Along, I have 2 boxes of 30k Skitarii to assemble. Ooh, very nice. Still, you've kept watering it all week? No, it's just, I closed it up and I didn't do anything with it. So it is still doing its wet palette duties. It's very thirsty though. A very thirsty wet palette. Don't forget to water your wet palette. There you go. Watching model building while eating barbecue. Ooh, that sounds good. I planned to eat dinner before this, and then I got too busy, and here we are. I have not had the dinner. I had a handful of cherry tomatoes right before this, and some pepperoni. And here we are. That's what I'm running on today. let's see. Which one do we start with to see if we like the vibes? Let's start with this to see if we like how the light versus the darker one looks. So there's a light one on my palette here. We're not going to use that one because that has a mixture of silver in it. So girl dinner, yeah, kind of. I mean, I'll eat after this, but it wasn't planned. Wasn't planned. Get some more pepperoni for finger food. Should I just bring the bag? I was gonna actually. I have leftovers that I need to eat, but like I didn't have time to heat them up and eat them. It's carnitas, so it's like, you know, the shredded pork in a burrito, like in a tortilla, and like it's kind of messy, so I wasn't able to like get it ready in time. And yeah, Shadow, thank you for gifting us up to Caro, and Silent Ghost, thank you for the 6 months of support. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, so it was kind of messy, so I couldn't like make it really fast and then eat it. It was just like, okay, get in the fridge like a raccoon. I get sandwich pepperoni for snacking. I just get the little ones. Okay, there we go. All right, that I shook that up enough. Let's do just a little scoop. Oh, hang on, I need my shop towel. I'm almost out. I only have a couple more rolls left. A skitter a day keeps the heresy away. This is true. They are a little chaotic though. All right, hang on. Let me fold this. Like the end of the roll, so it's a little crusty. Hitting the last stages of my Night Rampager, just shoulder plates left to paint, but I finally got to the point where I can put the rest of her together. Awesome! You should post pictures in the Discord server when you're done. Alright, there we go. I'm working on a Bloodthirster and painting him to have an army ready for a tournament. Ooh, nice! Is it like a fun tournament, or is it like a paid tournament where you got some skin in the game? I wish you the best of luck. Okay, there. Have you ever tried Balthazar Gold? It's a bit of a darker gold shade, but it's really rich. No, I haven't. What, is that a Citadel paint, or is that another brand? Because I won't lie, it's gonna be really hard to get me off the Retributor armor. Like, I just love the shade. I just love the shade. Okay. Oh, that was a lot of paint. That's sad. Okay, sad. It's fine. Okay, we're just gonna do a small section here. And do the top. Well, that's kind of nice. I think I actually, ooh, this is heresy. This is heresy for me. But I think I like this more than the Retributor armor. It's like less, I don't know if garish is the right word, but has a really nice like little shine to it. Ah, Radio Link, thank you for the 19 months of support. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Wow, been that long, huh? That there we go. Yeah, I think this will end up being more palatable on the eyeballs. Balthazar Gold is a Citadel paint. Oh, okay. I'll have to look into it. I think for today we're actually probably gonna go with Skullcrusher Brass, which isn't technically gold, but it is gold, so you know. We'll do this. So it's gonna be a lot of these these edge pieces, like the edges, and just all this trim is going to be gold, which I think will look really nice. I'm a sucker for the marble, so I got fuzz on this. Any name ideas for the knight in Chinese? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked at any names. I have not thought about it. I've been working on other things this week, and I have not given it any significant thought. But I should. I should really think about that. Have I decided on the lore? Oh gosh, no. I leave the lore to the chatters. We have a member who has been working on Temp, some sort of night house that works with the Tempris Auxilia. So I leave that to your creative. I leave that to the community's like creative juices. That sounded like a really dumb sentence. I'm sorry. The thing that's gonna be a pain is doing the edge on the inside. I'm gonna need like a thinner brush, or like one with a better tip. I've used this one pretty thoroughly. But how has everybody's week been? Have we been, did we have a good week or not so much? I'm curious. Yeah, I trust chat. I trust chat to come up with good lore. They've done it before. They'll do it again. They're very trustworthy. The Tempris Auxilia, I did not come up with that at all. They came up with that. So yes, I trust them. Yeah, okay, I think that's gonna look nice. And unfortunately, I got some paint on inside here. I think it scraped some of it off. There you go. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. Okay, so let's do, so that's all dots. Let's do these next. The little ones. The little ones, I'm gonna get those out of the way. They won't have to worry about them later. I had a fabulous week, except we failed capturing Cyberstan and Helldivers. My condolences, my condolences. Half decent week, my Primarch came in, and I'm gonna get him Prime tomorrow. Nice! What's your Primarch? Fabulous week, except we... Oh, wait, no, I already read that one, bro. Let's see. Been a rough week, but I got my yearly bonus. Nice! Nice! Good for you! Bet you that felt good. We love a good bonus. Ooh, Corvus. Corvus is your Primarch. That's a good choice. That is a very good choice. Did you get, like, a Corvus that someone else designed, or is it like a 30k one? Thank you for it. I'm glad you appreciate the work so far. We're slowly working on this night. This is my New Year's resolution. I would like to get this piece done this year, and honestly, I think we'll do it in like the next the next month or so, I think I'll have it done. I'm a bit more motivated this time around. And I think it'll turn out really nice. I hope it does. I hope it does at least. You got the official Horus Heresy one. Oh, that's pretty cool. This week has been brutal, but it has led me to be a machine to finish my army. Nice. Well, sorry, not nice about the bad week, but I'm glad that you're working on your army and getting it done. Can relieve a lot of stress or bring a lot of stress depending on the kind of painter you are. Sometimes you're just like, oh, it's stressful. I don't want to think about it. Don't want to deal with it. I have to go back over that and do some of the edges, but that'll do for the start. Okay, you guys can still, you can kind of see. Man. Go. Sorry, I'm quiet today. Captain Rex, thank you so much for the 2 months of support. I appreciate it. Done with this piece. We'll see how quickly this goes. This might be faster than I anticipated because my plan today was just to work on doing all these gold pieces. So now I'm like, how long will it take me? 1 second. Oh, and Scuba Steve, thank you for the 15 months. You guys have been holding on to your resubscribes. Okay, did those two. We'll do these. Actually, I want to do the Night Helm here in a second. Some of the holes got a bit clogged with paint, so I have to pop them back out. Oh yeah, like leaning on your desk definitely does help when you have shaky hands. Can confirm. Or like doing this, like stacking your wrists. I found that to be very helpful as well. Okay, here we are. Got these little, I forget where some of these pieces go, but I'm just like, alright, whatever, I'm just gonna start painting. One sec, I'm gonna look at this one a little closely. All these little fuzzies, because the way I did the marbling was with makeup wipes, so it leaves a lot of fuzzies on here. Which is a little annoying, but you know, you can deal with it. I'm working on painting Mortarion at the moment. My first big Chaos Primarch. Ooh, that's nice. Honestly, I was a little tempted because they have a bunch of Chaos Primarchs. I'm like, man, it'd be kind of cool to paint one of those, but like that's difficult. But you should post some pictures in the Discord. I really want to see how it turns out. I think my friend Froggy is, she has a Mortarion that she's gonna paint. I don't know if I've seen her do anything painting-wise, but I know she has one that she's gonna paint eventually. As for me, I like painting tanks. I like painting my Custodes. I'm enjoying painting this knight so far. Not too bad. I'm gonna let that half sit while I do the other one. Take Mortarion and convert it to Sanguinius. It doesn't really work like that. Like, if you've seen the Mortarion mini, it's not... That won't really work. That won't really work. Yeah, you would need a lot of green stuff in order to make that work, and I am not nearly... I have not really worked with green stuff. I do have, like, a resin one. A resin Sanguinius. That one turned out good. Do all the Primarchs converted to Sanguinius? Oh my gosh, that sounds terrible. That sounds absolutely terrible. That sounds like a bad time. Like, do you know how much work? No, you're suggesting it because you do know how much work would have to go into it. A lot. I don't have that time. I don't have that time, and the streams would not be very entertaining. Ooh, flip. The streams would not be very entertaining. Maybe that's just me. I don't know if I enjoy it. Oh, just an FYI, green stuff, at least the original GW style green stuff, is out of production. The factory that made it shut down. Oh, shoot. I didn't know that. I only have, like... it's, like, on my bookshelf, so I don't know what it's specifically... Like, if it's the GW one or if it's another one, it's... I don't know. Dang, didn't know that. I just wasted a lot of that. There, just... Ugh. Fine. Fine, it's not a big deal. It's all good. There we go. I'll slide over so you can see my palette a little bit better. New knight player here. Any advice for magnetizing large weapons for knights? I don't have any, but chat, do you have any recommendations for this lovely chatter here? Because I am not a knight player. I got this knight as a gift from my community, and I'm painting it because it looks cool. I have not played it before. Sorry. Magnet Baron apparently has full-blown kits that you can use. We're gonna paint this because I have a lot of paint on here. The other one fast. A lot of paint on this brush. There we go. Look at that. That's gonna look so good once we're done. Okay, a lot of people are suggesting the Magnet Baron. Yeah, good luck, Kaiser. Good luck with your night. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes well. I mean, I guess we'll just go with these next because I already started, so. I don't know why, but Poker Face by Lady Gaga is stuck in my head. I have no clue why. I'm just sitting here and I'm like, it's stuck in my head. I haven't even listened to that song recently, but for whatever reason, it's in my head. Oh, nice to meet you, GLF. I hope you're having a good time. Yeah, I'm glad you're joining over from, you've come over from the YouTube side. Some people have a preference as to where they watch their live streams, so good to have you on the Twitch side now. Have a great stream, boss. I'm teaching a new blood in the art of Warhammer. Oh, good luck, good luck. What are you teaching? I thought I saw you say something about Space Marine 2 earlier. So, best of luck. Best of luck. Okay. What? What about my... My model is more reactive, so you're subconsciously trying to be more aware of your facial expressions than before, so Poker Face. No, actually, I don't have a reason to, like... I don't have anything that I'm like, oh, I can't show you that I'm, like... That I have, a reaction to something. I actually no. That's a very good theory though, but that's not it. I don't know what it is. But that was a very good theory. One of my good friends just tried Space Marine 2 for the first time, and they're specifically avoiding me now because they'll know all lore dump. Yeah, yep, okay, that's relatable. That's very relatable. Super relatable. Yeah, I'll really need to get a fine brush and get these edges later so I don't mess up the marble. I worked really, really hard on that. Oh. I'm really excited how this is going to turn out. This is going to look really nice. Ooh. Let that dry. Go back to this. Ooh, that marble texture looks amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I did it with makeup wipes and an airbrush. So yeah, it's just a little kind of hairy in person because it has the leftovers from the wipe. Ooh, that is a clump of paint. Get off. So unfortunately it does have like a little bit of a hairiness. Good luck, good luck. let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh. It's not just one night you need to magnetize. I went stupid with my last paycheck. I have about 3,500 points of nights to paint. Oh, hey Zoran, welcome in, Raiders. Can we give Zoran a shout out, please? Hi guys, I saw that you were streaming earlier. I almost stopped in, but then I was running late. Hi Raiders, what were you guys, I mean, I know what you guys were doing. Tell me, what were you guys doing today? Nerd. Yeah, that's accurate. That is accurate. For those of you who don't know, I'm Aurelia Tempris. I'm a Warhammer Vtuber. Today we are working on my knight, my Questoris knight, and I currently have a marble pattern that I'm doing a gold trim on. So we're partway through the process. Holy heck, the marbling looks so good. Thank you. Makeup wipe and airbrush. That's my method, and I'm pretty happy with it. This is the main carapace. There you go. Have a stream good. I'm off to eat food. Yes, go eat food and get your work done. Wait, Zoran. This wasn't your only meal for the day, right? You ate before this, right? Dude, you can't do that. Go, get out of here. Stop with this one meal stuff. No, that's not true. I'm saying I didn't have dinner. This is his first meal. I ate lunch. So, get out of here, Zorn. I gotta be hashtag skinny. So do I, but like, so do I, but like, man, you eat something, please. At least protein. You can feel good about eating protein because it's not as bad as eating like a bunch of carbs. Anyways, get out of here. Get. Shoo. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. No, this is what we do on Chill Friday nights. Yes, we'll paint the good. The paint, and the boss is a 2-meal person. Yeah, I don't usually eat breakfast. So, but I'm fine with that. Like, as long as you're having something, that's fine by me. Breakfast is White Monster and air. Not for me. I could not. It's just the air. Sometimes one of the first things I have to start my day is not food, it's actually a Mountain Dew. So, yeah. Sometimes that's just how it is. It's like my coffee. Go, we're getting this top piece done. Put my finger right on the gold that I just painted. At least I gave it time to dry. It's also like, it's good to eat in an 8-hour span length and rest. And the rest are 16 hours of not eating. Yeah, that does help. I think they call that intermittent fasting. Because I don't really snack too much. So like if my first meal is at like 11 or something, I'll eat again like, you know, regular dinner time. It varies based on like streaming days. Then like I usually don't eat until 11. Again, like 11 in the morning the next day. Ooh, yeah, this is looking nice. There we go. How many calories is a cigarette and coffee worth? I feel like coffee is, depending on how you have your coffee, I think black coffee is just like 0 calories. Intermittent fasting works. I always heard that it doesn't. Well, it depends on what you eat and how much you eat. I will say I am not like a fitness health person. So, you know, do your own research, but I found that it works for me. Not all the time, but like I said, it depends on what you eat. If you eat more of like the protein, it's more likely to work. Yeah, look at that shiny. And once that's done, I will do that. Do I have a particular favorite unit of Custodes? I like painting wardens. I like painting wardens. I like those. They go together nicely when you build them. And I just like their vibe. I like the way they look. For gameplay, my favorite unit, Telemon Dreadnought with the, what is it? Oh gosh, I forgot what it's called. It basically, it's the Dreadnought that'll kick your face in. And then it has some pretty solid guns. Oh man, it's wonderful. I beat the crap out of some people with it one time. It was fantastic. I loved it. I loved it. Intermittent fasting works for me, but in the end of the day, it's always calories in, calories out. Intermittent helps limit the calories in. Correct. Yeah. Like I said, it depends on what you eat. And lean more towards like protein. Protein in general is just more filling. And I'm a huge protein fan. I love meat. It's so good. It's, yeah. My worst nightmare would be becoming a vegetarian. That would be a nightmare. If the doctor said, all right, Aurelia, I have some bad news. You can't eat meat anymore. I would cry. It would be pretty bad. Like, I could be fine without Mountain Dew. It wouldn't be great, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't like it. But being a vegetarian, I couldn't do it. It'd be so bad. Be so bad. So. Limit the amount of calories you have each day depending on your weight, height. Yeah. Yeah, definitely do the research as to how many calories you should have in the day. And sometimes it's like trial and error. If it's like figuring out how much you consume to like maintain and going from there. I did a stint, and don't do this, okay? Don't do this. I'm going to lead with this. And Flamey, thank you so much for subscribing. Okay, don't do this. I did have a little stint where I did, I think I did like 1,000 or like just over 1,000 calories a day. I would not recommend. It was terrible. It was a bad time. Don't do it. That's not healthy. It's not good for you. It doesn't. No. It just makes you sad and cold. I'm dead serious about it making you cold because your body's not producing the same amount of heat. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was doing 1,000 calories, and on top of that, I was working out. So, yeah. I'm kind of sad. I think I'm coming to terms with that. I won't be able to meet like the fitness goals I want to meet if I continue to drink Mountain Dew. Like, I've been slowly limiting it over time because I've been like, okay, well, it's probably not good for me to have this much caffeine in a day. And like, you know, the calories that come with it and the sugar, it's just not great, but that's okay. I can justify, like, I can do one. That's fine. But like, it's slowly getting to the point where I'm like, man, even with just one, like, I don't know if I'll reach the goals that I want to hit. Which is sad. Like, I'm not fat. Let me put it this way. Here you go. Trust the VTuber that says, like, oh, no, I'm not fat. I'm not. I'm just trying to be, like, reasonable. And, yeah, it's sad. It's sad. I'm like, oh, man. I like Mountain Dew. And on the days I'm like really tired, it's super difficult to limit myself to one because I'm like, man, I'm so tired. I would feel so much better. Yeah, okay, yeah, I do use gamer subs. I know, Johnny said. I know it's a lot of carbs and a lot of sugar, but I love it so much. It's so good. And I'm debating on if I do the diet, but it's like, first off, I can save money if I just cut out soda altogether. And like, you know, there's just, you know, aspartame and stuff. It's like, do you really want to deal with that? Like, it's not a huge deal, but it's like, yeah, so, it's making me very sad, but the gamer subs does help. I went from Mountain Dew to sugar-free energy drinks. Yeah, and then but yeah, so it's like, aspartame. See, that's like the next thing. It's like, okay, do you want it? How much of that do you want to deal with for just a little bit of joy in your life? This one health YouTuber drinks a lot of sugar-free Mountain Dew, code red. I don't live where they live, but I would be interested in trying it because I love Code Red. Code Red is my favorite Mountain Dew. And I would be willing to give it a shot. But I don't live in an area where they sell that. Oh, the sucralose C4 uses sucralose. Oh, I didn't know that. I know that cutting sugar drinks out of my diet has had noticeable impact. I know. Oh. Oh, this is only confirming what I know I need to do. I have like, how many do I have left? I have like 8. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Painling, thank you so much for the raid. So sorry, I missed that. I hope you had a good stream. Sorry, I'm lamenting. I'm lamenting that if I cut out Mountain Dew, it's like I'm gonna hit the goals that I want. Oh, it's terrible. I hate it. Anyways, I have like 8 left. Not even. I think I have even less than that in the fridge. So whenever I run out, I'm not buying any at the store. There was actually like a good. It was an okay deal at the grocery store. I won't tell you guys what it is, but there was an okay deal for sodas, and I was like, oh man, no, we're not doing it. We're gonna stay strong. But I will say, it's not gonna mean I go to like, that I won't ever get Taco Bell and won't have like a Mountain Dew every once in a while. It just be like, it won't be part of my regular diet. Oh, cool. I hope you got a lot of stuff done with your overlay upgrades. I hope it went well. Liquid IV has some sugar-free options and electrolytes. If you are a plant, then it has what you need. I'm just sad, that's all. It's just like slowly over the course of the past couple months, I've been like, I know what I need to do. I just don't know if I have the strength to do it. So I think once we're out, and I think on occasion where if it's like, okay, today was like a really bad day, like I have some coins that I have saved up that I'll use to go to the gas station to go get a Mountain Dew because it tastes better out of the fountain than like the can or the bottle. So it's like, it's not gonna say like I'll never have one ever again. It'll just be like less often. Real struggles, Aurelia. Okay, yeah. Yes, it's first world problems, I know. It's surprising. It is possible because, let's see, I've been thinking about getting like a boba tea for a little bit. You know, also has a lot of sugar, but I've been like limiting how often I go there as well. And I haven't gone in like 3-ish months now. I think it's about 3 months, which like that makes me feel really good. There are times I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. Although I will say I have a friend I'm gonna be meeting up with soon, and we like to go to boba, so I'm kind of looking forward to I'm looking forward to when she inevitably asks, like, hey, do you want to go get boba? And I'm like, yes, thanks, let's go. Once I got off Mountain Dew, it tasted weird. We'll try it again. No. Okay. All things in moderation, even moderation? Yes. Yes. For me, I'm at, it's actually Lent right now for me, so I'm fasting and praying more. Water has been a blessing. Yeah, I admire the people that can do that. I find that really impressive, like the self-control. You were taking credit for something the calendar did? Yes and no. So yes, the calendar did limit it too, but like I also didn't get another calendar this year. So technically 2 of those months have been, well, a month and a half of that has been me. I've gone from 4 Pepsis a day to 1. Nice, good for you, man. Yeah, I used to have, it was bad. I think I'll have to see if I can get a picture where I can crop it. I used to drink a ton of Mountain Dew. Mainly when I was in school, which, you know, you can kind of understand that. That makes sense. Like, oh yeah, you're tired all the time? I understand. Gotcha. But I highly recommend, chat, if you know that there's something you need to do that's like good or like really good for your body, you should like just bite the bullet and do it. Obviously, I'm doing something that I don't really want to do because I really enjoy Mountain Dew, but I know it's better for my health overall. Dew maxing, not anymore. Now I will be drinking green tea, so I can still have caffeine, but significantly less calories. And I'm not even gonna sweeten it, because the whole issue is the sugar. That's what the problem is. So now I'm gonna be a green tea girly, because it's also actually a lot cheaper than Dew. I made like a whole batch of it the other day. It's in my fridge. See you later, Sir Cupcake. I hope you have a wonderful day. Ooh. Hi, Aurelia. I'm assembling the Onager Dune Crawler number 2. Best of luck with the night. Thank you. In your opinion, what is the worst soda? As in, which one tastes the worst? Ooh. I don't know. There is, okay, which one is it? There's a certain kind of orange soda. It's not all of them, but it's one specific one that tastes spicy. How do it's like, it tastes extra acidic. And Turtleisk, yes, I do support people going to the gym and working out. I work out, it's just like, this is the last thing. It's a diet thing. But I will have one every once in a while. And let me be fair, I'm not talking about any like the off-brand sodas. I have not really had any of those in like a long time. So I don't have a lot of, let me think, which one was it? Because I like Orange Crush, that one's fine. Is it like, hang on, let me, what? I think it's Sunkissed. I think Sunkissed is, no, Fanta's fine. I think it's Sunkissed is the one that I don't like. I'd have to go and try it again, but I'm pretty sure it's that one. Because it's Fanta, Orange Crush, and Sunkissed are like the main orange sodas that I'm aware of. Never heard of it. It's an orange. They have a couple other flavors. I was only ever aware of the orange one. I don't know. It was like something that like my grandparents had, And it was like what sodas they had, like that was it. It was Sunkissed, and I'm like, oh, okay. It was Orangia, that's, I've never heard of that one. Wait, or Orangina, I don't know what it is. Cactus Cooler. I've heard of Cactus Cooler. I don't know if I've had it, or if I did, it was a long, long time ago. Long, long time ago. These are turning out really nice. Like I can see it on like the OBS camera and they shine really nicely. It's a French orange soda, Orangia. It's pretty good. Okay. Not the French. Oh, that's right. That's right. I always forget, Jay, that you're from France. So my brain's like, Yeah. Okay. I've also heard that just food in Europe is just way more like nutritious and better for you than like in the United States. And like you're gonna say like, well, yeah, duh, Aurelia. You know, all like the chemicals that get put in like American food. I'm like, yeah. I just kind of wish I could have like some European food that I could have, so it would be better for me. And then I wouldn't have to give up my Mountain Dew. Maybe then. It's okay. I'm not giving it up completely. It'll be like an occasional treat thing. And maybe I'll do something where on occasion, if I'm really feeling a Mountain Dew, I get like Diet Mountain Dew. There is a gas station that has like surprisingly really like their Diet Mountain Dew tastes really good. It's not more nutritious, it just has a lot less sugar. So it technically, well, would you say technically then it is more nutritious because, well, no, nutritious is talking about the nutrients. But would you say that the lack of sugar makes it better for you and thus more nutritious? I hope the green tea successfully fills the dew void, but if you ever need a drink that tastes way too sweet, I recommend C4 Cosmic Rainbow, only 10 calories. Ooh. Okay, you've reminded me. Hang on. Let me double check that I can tell this story. Hang on. I think I can. Okay, I can explain it enough that I think I can get away with it. It's fine. Okay. All right. So, I have a funny story. You reminded me by Cosmic Rainbow. When I was in junior high, I had my first, it was like, it's basically like one of like the fruity drinks that you get where it has like an energy drink mixed with some like flavorants. It's like really bad for you. So when I was like in junior high, middle school, I had one of those for the first time ever. Had no idea it had an energy drink in it. So I like to do things quickly, and that was very much true when I was younger. So I proceeded to drink said energy drink or drink with lots of caffeine in it in a very short amount of time. I think I drank it in 15 minutes. I experienced all of the emotions. So I drank it, and then like, so 15 minutes, drank it. I was like, man, I don't feel super good. I don't feel great. Like my stomach kind of hurts. And then like for 30 minutes, I was buzzed. I was like so hyper and excited. My parents were not with me. They did not know that I got this thing. They would have advised against it. Like, my sibling knew what it was, and when they found out later that I had it, they're like, Aurelia, you're not supposed to drink it that fast, that you're not supposed to. I was like, well, it's too late now. So I got incredibly hyper for about 30 minutes, and then I crashed. I didn't fall asleep, but I felt so tired. And then after that, I kind of mellowed out, and I was fine. But it was wild. My heart was beating so fast. I, like, distinctly remember it, where I was like... I was probably the most annoying, how old was I? 13? I was probably the most annoying 13-year-old on the face of the planet for about 30 minutes. Because I was just... We already know we can't continuously be climbing on all the trees. Yes, this is true. This is true. I still get the compulsion to climb trees every once in a while, even as an adult. Like, that tree looks like nice to climb. I'm like, oh, love to climb it. And it's like, no, you are an adult. You're wearing jeans. This is not the attire. This is not the time or the place. Trees are there to be climbed. I know, right? I love them. My best friend kind of made the same mistake. He didn't drink energy drinks at all. And he downed that thing crazy style. And he was like the freaking Energizer Bunny for like 40 minutes. Yeah, because I hadn't had energy drinks before. I hadn't really had any energy drinks. That was kind of like my first introduction. I did not go for it after that. I was like, I'm good. Like, the drink was okay. I just drank it because, like, I paid for it. And I was like, well, like... I paid, like, this much money for this drink. I might as well just drink it, even if it doesn't really taste particularly good. I dropped my monster one morning in the parking lot, and I punctured it. Had to shotgun it at 8 in the morning. Oh, how was that day? Was that a good day? Take an afternoon nap after lunch. You're like, oh, I gotta pass out. Oh, I love this do or do not. There is no try. Yeah. Man, I'm just gonna get sad all over again. It's okay. Chat, will you be my accountability partner? Will you be my accountability partner when it comes to the dew consumption? Like I said, I won't, like, not have, like, it's not like I'm never gonna have them again. Like, for example, I will occasionally go see my parents, and they have Mountain Dews in the fridge because they love me. So whenever I go over there, they'll be like, hey, would you like a drink? And I'll be like, oh, thank you, yes. So, you know, I will have them on occasion. It just won't be a every day. Kind of get it below. So currently we're on one a day. And then it's not like I go to, like, I see my parents all the time. So, like, we're trying to get it down to, like, maybe one a week. Yeah. I had the liquid death soda the other day. It had 4 grams of sugar in it. They taste incredible. Oh, that's good to know. I've seen those, but I've never had one. Love the shine from the gold. Oh, thanks. I'm quite partial. I need to find I'm a little nervous about using the glaze I used last time. So if anyone has any recommendations, I'll take it. For getting a nice shine on the marble portions. Because I kind of want to keep the gold matte. Or like looking metallic. I don't want it to be shiny. I don't want it glossy. How about that? That's probably the better way to put it. I can be your do-it accountant. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, you can keep me honest. It probably won't start for another week. I have to check how many are in my fridge. I have to look. But it probably won't be until like March. Let's say March. I think that's accurate. By the time March hits, I won't have any left. I'm pretty sure I'll run out before then, but like guaranteed it's March. Definitely helps to transition bit by bit with it being weekly, so one day a week is where you're at. It's every 3 days a week, every 5, so on. That's true. That's true. Except I don't want to go buy anymore. Because then it's like, oh, then I'd go to the gas station. Which I do, I have coins and I have ones saved up to do that. Yeah. It's difficult. But honestly, I do feel good about it. Like, the days that, like, I power through and I'm like, I maintain the discipline and I don't have more than one do, especially on a day where I was, like, really tired. I feel pretty good after that. Like, discipline isn't fun, like, being disciplined, but I highly recommend it, like, in everything you do. But yeah, having other drinks that, like, have a flavor to it helps. So, like, Gamer Subs is good. Oh, yeah. Gamer Subs has, this week they're doing 20% off creator code, so discount code Aurelia if you want flavor in your water. So, yeah, I like using the Gamer Subs. I specifically use it for, like, my workouts. So I'll put my creatine in my shaker cup, and then I will use Gamer Subs to flavor it. My current favorite flavor, and honestly it hasn't changed, is Sweet 6-pack. It's pretty good. Probably gonna need to do a second coat on the helm here. Yeah, it's 10%. The bot says it's 10% off, but it's 20% off this week. It wasn't worth, like, changing it. It wasn't worth changing it because then I was gonna forget, and then I'd be lying to you guys if I forgot, like, the following week, because they're only doing the 20% off, like, starting today, and it ends, like, next week. So, hello, I'm new here. Welcome in, Alexander. We're just working on our minis, so if you are a Warhammer fan or Gundam, like, this is the perfect time to break out some of your paints and just work on your stuff. I'm currently painting my Questoris Knight. Ooh. And I've done a marble pattern. It's easiest to see on this piece because it's really large. And we're doing gold trim. So it's coming along kind of nicely. I'm gonna have to do a second pass on some of these so the gold is kind of consistent, but I think it'll end up looking really good. Honest question, what sounds scarier, getting hunted by Corvus who is mistaking you for a word bearer, or getting hunted by Sanguinius mistaking you for a hamburger? Well, technically the hamburger thing is just a fan thing, so it's not like an actual thing Sanguinius did. So I would say probably that, because Corvus is 100% gonna murk you if he accidentally thinks you're a word bearer. That one is canon. Get his little Pete's here. Get his Pete's. Take notice, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. I hope you're doing well. What were you working on today? Hello, hello. Yeah, welcome in. We're currently, my name is Aurelia. I'm a Warhammer Vtuber, and I am working on my Questoris Knight. I have a marble pattern that I'm doing, and I'm working on the gold trim today. I'm kind of obsessed with gold, as you can probably see by my model and everything. So I wanted to make a knight that was very elegant looking. I got my Heavy Marine to Prestige 2. Nice. Getting some weapons leveled for the Tech Marine next week. Oh, yes. I was thinking about dusting off Space Marine 2 again. I am not very good. I should probably just set up a community night and let my chat carry me, because I frankly, yeah, I'm not very good at Space Marine 2. So I should just set something up so my chat can carry me. Because that sounds like a good time. I got you, boss. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you do. I see how often you guys play Space Marine 2 or similar games in the Discord server. You guys are doing a ton of that. And I imagine there's a lot of you that would be like ready in a moment's notice. Okay, well, we'll set something up. Unfortunately, next weekend I'm kind of busy, but we can still plan something. So it'll probably be it'll probably be that, like, the following, like, Monday or Tuesday. Maybe we'll do something then. Or would it be better to do it on a Friday night? Ooh, it's tricky. Because I want to capitalize on Tech Marine being new. Yeah. But I can give you guys time so you can level up your Tech Marines. And I won't play Tech Marine, I'll just be me, and I'll just be like running around doing my thing. Ooh. I'm currently working on a mold for a stand for the handmade bonsai tree making for my sister's birthday present. That's pretty cool. That's really neat. That sounds super creative. Yeah, so Tech Marine is released next Thursday. But that following weekend, I am busy. So my streaming schedule I won't be able to stream it that weekend. So I was thinking the following week, that Monday. So that would be like in the middle of March that I would potentially do the community night. I'm just debating, do I wait for the following weekend after it's released? Or do I do it like that, like 4 or 5 days after? That's more what I'm saying. Both? We'll see. We'll see. I have to look at my schedule. Alright, there we go. Let's see. There's a lot of these like little pieces that I've gotta go do. Probably give it a week for balance patches to come out. That's true. That's true. That's a very good point. Alright, we're gonna do a couple tiny little... On this one, it doesn't have trim, but it has a bunch of these studs that we're gonna do in gold. And this. All right. I feel like I need a magnifying glass for these. Maybe I should grab it. It always just makes my head hurt when I use them because they're really strong. Hang on 1 second. Actually, 1 second. I have to do this off the screen because I have to focus. They're like really, really tiny, and like it's kind of hard to get a good angle on them unless you're like right there. Have a good stream. I'm gonna go get some rest. Yes, please go get some rest. And thank you again for the raid. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, these little dots, they're not my best work, but we're just gonna have to live with it, and it's fine. They're not terrible. It's just fine. Okay. Now this piece, yeah, I think it's just the trim, so... Okay. There's some little tiny holes in there that we're gonna need, but a little, like, little drop of gold. Or brass. This is technically brass. Ooh, it's actually quite happy. I didn't mess that up. I thought for sure I was gonna mess that up. Can barely see the gold in the holes. Yes, Carol, have a very good night. Thank you for hopping in. Now we're gonna do, let's see, how far, wow. Wait, oh no, my brain, I was so psyched out. Like, I'm starting later than I normally do. And I was like, oh my gosh, we've already been here for like 2.5 hours. And I was like, no, it's been an hour. I started later. So like seeing the time, I got super psyched out. I was like, huh? We're good. We're good. I'm really happy with this color scheme. I know it's like, yes, of course I did this for the Baneblade, so I already know it's gonna look decent for the night, but I like painting the trim. The trim is like really satisfying. That doesn't mean I want to do Thousand Suns though. Thousand Suns, I would like the trim would be kind of cool to do, but that just sounds so annoying because there's so much of it. But they seem like they'd be a decent legion to paint. Shiny. These ones are pretty rough, but worth the effort. Yeah, I just don't know if I want to deal with it. I'm sure I could manage, but ugh. No thanks. Apologize, I'm so quiet tonight. I feel like I've been just quieter lately. I'm tired. A lot of work. A lot of work. But thank goodness it's Friday, right? We have the weekend. Oh shoot, I just smudged that. Smudged that. Lack of Mountain Dew in the engine. Yeah. Yeah, this is true. This is true. That's part of it. Gotta get more green tea in the system. Gotta swap it out. I didn't have any green tea today. I just had the one Mountain Dew earlier. Maybe that's the problem. How are the Go Trek and Felix books going? Oh, they're going well. It was, I'm in the middle of Dragon Slayer. I basically, like, just started it, like, recently, so I'm getting back into listening to it again. Just kind of fell off my radar while I've been prepping for debut stuff. You know? A buddy of mine made a Tyberos mini. I wish I could say it looks amazing, but I can't see it for some reason. Haha. Haha. How about the other forms of caffeine, like tea and coffee? Any stories, opinions about them? I mean, I like teas. I like teas and stuff. So I'll be having like green tea. I have like a bunch of it in my fridge. So I'm a huge fan of tea. Actually, one of my favorites. I really like peach tea. Like the herbal tea. That's nice, and it's a nice alternative when like I don't want caffeine. Although I will say the peach tea is like best when you have like a little bit of sugar on it, so then it's like nice and I like it when it's a little bit sweeter. Obviously that's not the point. We're trying to get away from the sugars, but it is still good. Skaven Slayer is my personal favorite of the Go Trek and Felix. I really like Skaven Slayer. That was a really good one. I also like Demon Slayer. That one's great. Alright, this one will be interesting. Have you checked Yogi brand teas? I've been enjoying them. Oh, what's good about them? No, I've not heard of them. I have, I think Celestial Seasonings is the one that I use for my peach tea. But I've also found, like, and I mean, it kind of makes sense, but I've never really had this, like, issue before. I really liked having, I had, like, a peach ginger turmeric tea. Like, I had it when I was, like, my stomach was, like, bothering me. And, like, kind of, if you're aware, like, ginger does help with, like, your stomach and, like, stomach aches. It works surprisingly well. Like, I had some of that tea and I was like, oh, wow, I feel, like, a lot better after drinking it. Like, it took some time. But I was, like, surprised. I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like, So, huge fan of tea. For more than one reason. There we go. If you like the flavor of the Yogi brand teas, it's really hard to oversteep. What I end up doing is that I will, is that for like my peach tea, I use one tea bag and I can make like 2 cups of tea if it's hot tea specifically with it. Honestly, oversteeping has never really been a thing where I'm like, oh man, this is like, I'd have to really mess it up. It'd have to be like 2 tea bags per like cup in order for me to be like, oh, that's not great. Like, I don't really mind too much. I don't want to brag because I still have a ways to go, but dropping pop, intermittent fasting, calorie counting has got me down 40 pounds. Nice! I'm finally getting back to the gym and hoping I can drop another 30 for my target weight. Well, keep in mind, when you do go to the gym, and also... Wait, let me pause right there, actually. That's really awesome for you. I'm really happy. You have every right to want to brag and be excited about your fitness goals. That is awesome. I'm so happy for you. Don't forget, when you go to the gym and you start lifting, sometimes like you won't lose as much weight because you'll gain muscle. So Gladlack, I'm really excited for you. That's awesome. Yeah, my stuff is it's just like minimal gains. Like that how do I, yeah, that's basically the best way to put it. It's like minimal gains. It's like I already work out. I'm already like pretty in shape. It's just like I want to go for a certain look. Like I want to look a certain way. Like now, full disclosure, I'm not going for a six-pack because even when I did sports, I could not get a six-pack. And that's fine. I've accepted that that's just not how it's going to work for me. And it's harder for girls to get a six-pack anyways. So I'm not like, ugh, I need a six-pack. I need to be the skinniest queen on the beach. No, I don't need that. It's just, like, I just want just a little bit. It's like, is it 10 pounds? I don't know what the number is. It's something in the realm of like losing 5 to 10 more pounds. That's really what it is. 'Cause I'm healthy otherwise. Like I don't need to do this. It's just 'cause I'm like I just want a certain look. An opinion of iced tea? I love iced tea. I love iced tea. That's why I'm switching to green tea. It's actually why I quit the gym years ago. I had a back injury and it got big, so I tried to go back and gain 10 pounds and mental crash so bad I haven't gone back in years. Oh, well, I hope you set some good expectations for yourself this time around. But yeah, I'm already, I think it's awesome that you're going back. And I think you've kind of already recognized like what you, like you've already made a lot of really good changes. So that's super exciting. Like that's huge. My 2-pack has turned to a 4-pack recently. Yes, congrats. Are we just all gonna, are we gonna glaze each other on our health improvements? I don't mind that. That's honestly, I think that's really important that people are like talking about wanting to improve themselves and doing things that make them like healthier and like live longer, better, fuller lives. I think that's really important. Your marble work is saying thank you very much. Thank you. Hi. Yeah, I used makeup wipes and an airbrush. That's how I do it. That's my secret. It's nothing super fancy. I saw a tutorial online and I was like, oh, well, let me try it. And it's turned out really good for me. But thank you. I appreciate it. I have a back injury myself. I never thought I could go to the gym. Had to figure out what worked and take risks. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you are being safe. Back injuries are no joke. It's honestly one of my like biggest concerns that like I will like develop an injury and that like I will like significantly lose my level of like fitness. That makes me like so like worried and like oh I'm worried about that. Like if I went on a run and I tore something, like oh gosh. So it's like if I hurt my arm, okay, that's fine. I can still do leg workouts. I can still do that. But if I damage something in my leg, that's like my biggest worry. That has not happened, thankfully. You think you've seen the technique? Yeah, with the wipes. Thank you. I appreciate it. having done PT for my back, it was a nightmare. I'm sorry, Lim. I know you've been talking about your PT before. I hope it's hope it ended up going okay. I don't know if, are you still doing it? Oh yeah, the back injuries are the unlucky ones. Someone followed your car too close when you had to brake. Well, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I will say the recent workouts I've been doing, I've been like really thrilled with. My mom recommended me this like chick, and like at first I was kind of like, oh, she seems kind of like the perky kind of chick who does the workouts. This is gonna be like annoying, and these are gonna be like lame, like whatever workouts. Then I started doing them, and oh, this lady is insane. Like dude, she like some of her workouts that she does, I'm doing them and I'm like, oh ma'am, how are you still on your feet? This is insane. How? It's really funny because I definitely underestimated her. Yes, go to the gym. Good luck. Get your gains in. Get your gains in. But yeah, never underestimate like the ladies, and I'm not doing this specific workout, but if you always see those like really weird like gym exercises the girlies go to that are like heavy cardio, don't underestimate those, because they're positively like crazy how like much cardio they are. I love watching the videos of like the gym bros. They're like, all right, we work out, we go to the gym regularly, we're gonna try out this like very girly class. And they like go and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm dying, like what the heck. I find those really funny. They're at least humble enough to admit that oh my gosh. What was I saying? They're humble enough to admit that they're not as good at those workouts. Turtleisk, if you go there in the Discord server, there is a workout channel. That would be probably a good spot to put it. That would probably be the best place to put it. Yoga as a recommendation for back stuff. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That makes perfect sense. There's a lot of like fuzz on this one, specifically because when I was using the makeup wipe, I like put it on the teeth so it would stay. Yeah, I like seeing what people's like workout stuff, what their routines are. There's a Spider Dad, my dad. He has a leg day routine. I haven't done it in a bit because I've been doing other leg routines, but his leg day routine is like kind of killer. It's kind of brutal if you want something to challenge you. But like the tip with that is like you choose the right weights, choose the weights to challenge you, because if you go light on the weights, you're like, you're not gonna feel it as much. You have to choose the right weights. I had a pyramid routine that I did every week. It's just good to get in the habit. I am a huge, like I said, I'm a huge proponent for working out. That's why I say don't skip leg day. That's like my thing. Don't skip leg day. Don't be built like a Dorito. Don't be built like a triangle. Look at that. The nice looking chain blade. Yes, you must get jacked for the Emperor. The night is going very well. Both tonight and the Questoris night. It's going pretty good. We are almost done with the trim. This is gonna be the biggest one. I'm gonna go over some of these sections again because they'll just need a bit of extra love. Post in the Discord. Cool, thank you. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it later. Be built like a Dorito bag? No, don't be built like a Dorito bag. That's also not great. It's not the most ideal. Actually, we're gonna go to this one. So we're not gonna, oh, this part actually is gold. Okay, I gotta think. Okay. So we're gonna do a little bit of break from this. Do I smell a knight in the work? Yes! We have a Questoris knight that is going to be marble and gold. Example. Yeah. Ten push-ups, 9 sit-ups, 8 squats, 7 curls, both arms, 6 lunges, 5 scissor kicks, 4 bench presses, 3 burpees, 2-minute planks, 1 mile jog. I would start at 10, then restart, go to 9. I assume each, so you'd start at, you do the 10, and then, so you do that in one day, the next day you do the second set. Is that what you're talking about? Are you running? No, oh, okay, so I see. So you drop the, so you do go from 10 push-ups, and then you do the 9 push-ups, but you drop the 1 mile jog. Then you drop the plank, then you drop the burpees, then you, is it like that? Is that what you're saying? I'm gonna make sure I understand. Ten, 10, 9. I don't know if I follow. But if it works for you. Oh yeah, I was going to do this. What are burpees? Oh, man has not done burpees. Okay, so imagine, make sure, there's different ways to do burpees, but basically doing a push-up. So you do a push-up, and then you jump your feet to your hands, and you like stand up. And then you get back down and do a push-up. That's one. They're terrible. They're terrible. Do not recommend. But they're good for you. I hate them. Like, I dislike push-ups. But, I despise burpees. Because I'm a female and upper body strength is not my forte. Can't even do one woman push-up. Are you calling the woman push-ups like the ones you do on your knees? I'm just asking. This is not a trick question. I'm just clarifying. Oh, Gladlag. Okay, I understand now. Thank you for clarifying. Sorry, I was not getting it. I appreciate you clarifying for my sake. That makes sense to me. The knee ones, yeah. Yeah. For the lady push-ups, yeah. Females do not have the same terms of upper body strength. Just not there. Better with leg stuff for sure, but still nothing comparable to what a guy can do. So I used acetone to kind of remove some of the paint here, because this section is gonna be gold, but it did get like, it did get got by the airbrush, so I'm just trying to make it a little less goopy because we are putting more paint on top of it, so just trying to thin it out as much as we can. Is acetone edible? No, don't eat that. Don't drink it. That's terrible. Don't do that. My physical fitness is like the Empress, a whole lot of sitting lately. Well, if you ever do want to get into it, you don't have to start out crazy. Just start doing small things. Do a couple push-ups. One of the things that I thought was kind of good that I would... Why are we talking about eating and drinking things you should not be eating and or drinking? Stop that. Stop that. Is like one of the things that I found was nice, like when you're sitting at a desk, is like every hour just like take a second and do like a couple push-ups. And like even if it's like, oh, you're only doing like 2 push-ups, if you do them every hour or every 2 hours or whatever it is, you end up doing more push-ups during the day than you would have normally done if you were just setting aside time. So if you're like kind of busy but you have time to do 2 push-ups and you do that like maybe 5 different times, it's like 10 push-ups. And then you can do more eventually, and you can add on more, and they add up, yeah. 10 squats every hour adds to like, it adds up to like 20 minutes of jogging. I don't know how you do that math, but it is kind of nice. I like doing my squats with weights. You aren't our mom, you can't tell us what to do. No, you're right, I can't. No, I can't, but I can recommend things because I think working out is important. It's great for your mental health. I'll say the times that like I'm sick or like feeling under the weather, like when I'm like recovering, like I'm almost recovered, like I feel like a little insane because I haven't been like working out. So I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. Just like as a mental thing for me, I found it to be like huge. So have you done your hourly squats during the stream? No, because I worked out earlier today. No. I don't need to. But should we? Should we just do it for the sake of the chat? Should I grab my 30-pound weight? Okay, let me grab my 30-pound weight. I'm going to be doing goblet squats, so if you guys, all right guys, we're taking time out, we're taking a weight break. We're gonna do some squats. Oh my gosh, Dino fan, I'm so sorry, I missed your bits. Holy cow, I'm so sorry. I wanted your opinion. I remember hearing that some people thought the demon in Demon Slayer was the greater demon bloodthirster that Sanguinius fought. It could be. Honestly, I wouldn't... It didn't say its name. Well, no, it's not Kabanda, so I don't know. I don't think so. Goblin squats? No, goblet squats. Should I have a squat redeem now? Oh, maybe I should. Okay, 1 second. Let me grab my weight. Okay, I have it. All right, goblet squats. Here, I will prove to you. There. 30-pound weight. You hold it like a goblet under your chin, collarbone and sternum. How many squats are we doing? How many squats? Oh, we're not painting a Titan. It's a Questoris Knight, but we're taking a break. Oh my god. 5? 10? 10 every hour? Okay. 10 squats, everyone. Do your 10 squats. Oh wait, okay, good. The model is moving, so you can kind of see. So that was, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe I need to go heavier. I think I need to go heavier. Next time, next time. There you go. You satisfied? Hope you guys all did your squats. Maybe I'll add a squat redeem. We'll do that. Yeah, I think I need to go heavier next time. Because I've already done... How many have I done? It was like... probably 60 earlier today. 60 of those. Or just do pistol squats. Oh, I hate those. I like goblet squats. Pistol squats, they scare me. Yeah, single leg squats are whoo. Yikes. I think we need more water in this. Yeah, it was getting a little clumpy. There we go, that'll be better. Hello, hello, welcome in, Legion 47. Forgive me, you're probably just witnessing my squats. 'Ooh, look how shiny it is. And you've convinced me, guys. I think I will do a squat redeem now. I think that is the plan. And with the exception of me doing, like, playing a game where I can't do it in the middle of the round, I think I'll do it. That should be fun. There you go. I'm stretching. Not much of a stretch, but, you know. Saw Custodian bit in your bio and said, yes, a mix of VTubing and 40k. Yes, that's me. I love Warhammer. I loved it too much, and my friends said, hey, Aurelia, why don't you, like, go talk to people on the internet about this? And I said, okay. I became a streamer just so I could exclusively talk about Warhammer. Because I'm a bit of a fan. I'm a bit of a fan. One hour cooldown on the stretch one? Or for the squats? No cooldown. Actually, that would kind of be a fun stream. Oh, okay, guys, I have a question. What if, okay. I would let you guys know well in advance. We did like a workout stream. But it's based off of like subs and donos, so I do different exercises based on what you guys gift. And then for the redeems would be like drink water, so you guys could also control that too. So if you guys are like, no water for you, no stretching for you, pure pain. Would those work? Would we be interested in that? Because that would be kind of funny. And I'm willing to do that sort of thing. That'd be kind of funny. I just don't know at what point you cap it out. Torture the streamer kind of stream? Yeah. I'd have to figure what like good amounts are so I don't like accidentally like kill myself in Minecraft. Cause that would suck. $10 subs, 1 minute wall sit. That's way too much. That's way too much for 10 subs. Wall sits? Are you kidding me? That's too much. No. No. See, this is what I'm talking about. You have to, I'd have to go double check and make sure it doesn't sound like too much. Or maybe it's something where it's like, you spin the wheel. So it's like a variety of exercises, so it's not like the same things. I'm new here, so I can't say for sure if it'll be taken. I don't know. I don't know. Never thought about it. What? Yeah, baseball catcher. And you're already down there squatting quite a bit, so wall sits, ooh, they're brutal. I haven't done a wall sit in a hot minute. I have not done one in a long time. I definitely don't do wall sits in my spare time. My workouts are primarily like strength focused. I don't engage in that. Strength focused with an emphasis in like lifting the weights. Body weight exercises are good, but I prefer to do it with weights. We're not that evil. I hope not. I hope not. It's fine. Honestly, I'm just gonna... Yeah. Man, now part of me is like, man, maybe I should have done pistol squats instead of the goblet squat. Don't feel like it did anything. It's hard to calibrate how much does what exercises when I've seen in the past the streamers had to bank some of the exercises and do them in future streams. See, yeah, that's like... That's the part where I'm like, But like, how many of the streamers like work out on like a regular basis, or like they're like really like dedicated and going to like the gym and stuff? Because not saying that I'm like so much better than them, but like sometimes it's like, oh, it's not going to be that bad. Look at that. The streamers usually work out a lot. Okay, then there you go. See, that's a good reference point to have. Because if they're a streamer that's like, I don't really do that, then it's a bit different. The one I'm thinking of were bodybuilders. They just got a lot. People are like, yes, suffer, suffer. Suffer for my amusement. Yeah, and I definitely would want to give, like, someone that I knew was a bodybuilder, I would definitely be like, okay, yeah, let's save up to make sure they do a lot of exercises. That would be kind of nice, though, because then on days you have streams, it's like you don't have to think about when you're getting your workout done. It's just built in. That is kind of nice. Because that's always, like, one of the first things, like, I do is, like, plan on when I'm doing my workout based on, like, what I have to do in a given day. It's like, okay, all right, well, I'm doing this. When can I get my workout done? When should I do my workout? Because I have to plan it. Otherwise, like, I'm less likely to do it. Now you just have to get full body tracking to make sure you're doing it. You guys don't trust me? You guys don't trust me that I would be honest and that I would actually do said workout? Because trust me, I do want to get full body tracking, and I want to get a model for that because I'd love to do a workout stream. You guys don't trust me? Like, it's more for content purposes? I don't know. You're not the one who said it, Shadow. You're not the one who brought up the tracking first. I'm asking the person who I don't think trusts me. I just want to see the model do stuff. Yeah, I do want to do that. I'd probably have to get a model made that's not wearing armor. I'd like to get one eventually, but I think it would be a bit difficult for me to get one done that is wearing armor. You want the honest answer? Sure. Sure. You could do it in VR chat. Oh gosh. I could. Don't know if I would, but you know, it is possible. Woo! Hello, Apothecary. Welcome in. Welcome in. Little lip here. Oh man, I really like how this is turning out. I believe in you, but I also think... Oh, okay, I appreciate you being honest. I do believe in you, but I also think you would fudge it a little so you wouldn't suffer that much from our shenanigans. Okay, I appreciate your honesty, that you would think that. I would not, I promise. If I was gonna do anything, I would table it for another stream. Like, I would table parts of it. I pride myself in being honest about things, but I appreciate you being upfront about it. Aurelia does not lie except about being an abhuman. Look, it's heresy if you think I'm anything but that. It just is. I pride myself in being honest. That's what a liar would say. You know, no, actually, you know what a liar would say? You know what a liar would say? It's like, man, I just don't know how I'm so good at lying. I just don't get it. I'm just so good at lying. That's a true story. I had someone say that to me, and he was a liar. Caught me and my friend off guard. We were both like, what the heck? Who says that? Who says that? That's weird, bro. So awkward. Who starts a conversation like that? Honestly, I forget how it like came about. It was my old dungeon master, and I don't know how we got to that subject. I think we're talking about one of his like his DMPCs that was kind of based off him, but not. I think he basically said it was like, oh yeah, this character is like has all like my negative like traits. And then he was like, yeah, I'm just like a good liar. It was so bizarre, man. My friend and I were like, bro, what is happening here? Why would you even admit that you're a good liar? What the heck? Huh? It's so weird. Anyways, I'm not friends with him anymore, as you can probably imagine. Loving the night color scheme you got going? Thank you, I appreciate it. I like doing the marble. It is satisfying to... It takes extra work because I gotta go set up the air compressor in the air gun, but, you know. Oh, Red Scared, thank you so much for the 6 months of support. Thank you, man. Acting and DMing you need to lie for performances. Yeah, but like, no, this was like different though. Like, he straight up said that he would practice, like, he would lie about like little things to see if he could like get away with it. Bro, it was like the most red flag thing I'd ever heard. And, like, I kind of trusted this guy, like, prior to this, but, like, after that, I was like, It was just difficult, because I had known him for a while, so it was like, I don't think he lied to me. Cat, what do you think? Do you think he lied to me? What do you think? He would never. Oh, stupid me. Stupid me. Gosh. The naivety of youth. Oh well. It's embarrassing. It took way longer for me to get rid of him than it should have. I still feel guilty about that sometimes. Like, not guilty, how do I put it? I have secondhand embarrassment. I don't know if I'll ever let myself forget that. That was pretty rough. I'm a Zinch follower and I even think that's creepy. Oh, man. Kicking yourself for not doing it sooner, 100%, yes. Yeah, for not seeing through it, essentially. Because there were some things that should have given me more pause. And it should have just happened sooner. But, you know, it is what it is. I have a hard time forgiving myself for that particular instance. It was pretty rough. Oh shoot. Yeah, no, we all do have the regrets. You gotta forgive yourself. Do you by any chance interact with the Alpha Legion? Yeah, that was definitely, he gave off that vibe after the fact. Yep, I just wish the experience wasn't so painful sometimes. I'm grateful for the wisdom, but gaining it is not always fun. I'm a good liar says no good liars ever because a good liar doesn't need to say something like that. So at the risk of sounding like really stupid again, it was the sort of conversation where it seemed like this was like a group of people, like he was opening up, because he was kind of saying that he like didn't want to lie as much. You know, perhaps I'm like being stupid and trying to like give people the benefit of the doubt, even though I don't like this guy and I haven't seen him in years, thank goodness. I'm always worried I will run into him. But like, there was an element, I think, in the moment. It was kind of like heart to heart type of thing, but I don't believe in that super, like, I'm kind of like, I don't really think so. It's possible. I think I feel a little bad for trash talking him. I think I feel a little bad for trash talking him. How bad do I feel? Not that much, but I'm like, oh, well. Yeah. No, I agree with you, Dino Fan. Like saying, I'm a genius. The person that says that I'm a genius, they're usually the dumbest person in the room. A smart person won't be confident that they're smart. Yeah. Yep, I agree. Okay. Yeah, again, a downside about the makeup wipes is that it leaves that like the little fuzzy stuff, and sometimes it's not as like smooth. You guys can't really see it, but I can see it. Yeah. Oh well, you live and you learn. I'll get over it one day. It was pretty brutal though. It's probably like one of like the biggest betrayals I ever... No, probably the biggest betrayal I ever experienced. So. Kind of hard to get over that sort of thing. It wreaked havoc with the friend group. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It is what it is. Bigger than the Horus Heresy? Oh, no. No, it was just like, I defended this guy. And I was like, no, he wouldn't do that. And then the others were like, you sure? And I was like, no, really? And then it was like, oh, well, okay. Thank you for that. It's fine. It ended up working out and being fine, and I kept the friends, of course, but it was like, they really had to bash me over the head and say, Aurelia, stop that. Stop being dumb. And then I started paying closer attention, and then I was like, oh, yeah, okay, I see now. Yeah. And then it was like, it was pretty easy after that. Once you started like really looking for it, it was like, oh, yeah, okay. But I did give ample opportunities for improvement. I was like, okay, well. Now it's fine. Now it's fine. I've not seen... Let's see, how long has it been? I think it's like 4.5 years. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I was definitely more anxious about running to him shortly after it happened than I would now. Because now it's kind of like... I do wish him the best. You guys are getting a little bit of tea. Tea with Aurelia. Because she's cutting back on Mountain Dew. No, I genuinely, I do wish him the best, even though, like, it really sucked for me. If I ran into him, it would be awkward for sure, but, like, you know, I don't wish ill on him. Oh, I think I need to get under the bar. I do. There we go. Ooh. Hopefully this won't happen, but at least she'll be better prepared if it happened again. I was in a Pathfinder game with a toxic player and the GM that enabled him like full-blown Darvo. I don't know what Darvo is, but my friend that still remained in the game and I had to beat over the head, tell the GM to kick him out of the group for 1.5 years before they finally did. Yeah, it's kind of like you're really hoping that they'll change, but they just never do. You have to set a boundary. Yeah, like that. But you're right, it has not happened since then, and I'm definitely like more wary about certain things. So if there's something where I'm like, that's a red flag, like I can recognize them a lot better than I did before. With experience comes wisdom. Sorry, I'm holding that off camera, I think. Yes, yes, get more people to paint Warhammer. Yes. Paint Warhammer, read Warhammer, enjoy the Warhammer, be the Warhammer. I fully support this action. Man, I really kind of like okay, it's simple, but it's like not at the same time, but I really like the gold trim on the white, like on the marble. Like, just, I'm sorry, look how fresh that looks. It pops. Be John Warhammer. Let's see. Oh. Oh, shoot. Yeah, okay. I looked up Darvo. There you go. A friend of mine sent me a link to your channel as I was painting my sisters. Your friend is awesome. Your friend is pretty cool. I'm working on my knight. I normally do Custodes, or, well, I was working on my Baneblade for a long time. But now we're working on my Questoris Knight, which I really like. And I think we were totally right to pick the Skull Crusher Brass. It's a lot nicer on the eyeballs, for sure. I think if we had gone with the darker one, it just wouldn't have looked as nice. Your paint scheme reminds me of the Celestine statue in Space Marine 2. I've always kind of liked this vibe. The marble with like the gold trim. It's just so like timeless. Will you be going to any of the Warhammer Open events? No. No, I am not attending. If I was ever going to attend, I probably, like, wouldn't say anything. I'd probably go, like, I'd probably be anonymous if I ever went. It'd be cool to go, though. I like my anonymity. I am a private girl. Yeah. I mean, there's a chance that maybe in the future I'd do that thing, but like it maybe like do like an in-person meet and greet or do something like that. Just not now. Someday though, it is one of the things that I want to do as a streamer. Doing an in-person meet and greet would be fun. I think it'd be a lot of fun. There we go. Slowly but surely these little rails are getting done. Yeah, good security. Yeah, after the whole TwitchCon thing, yeah, for sure. Alright, now this one's gonna be tricky. Like 2 layers here. Ugh, so annoying. Yeah, we won't get into the TwitchCon thing very much, but it was very bad. I'm glad no one got hurt. There we go. We got a little gold circle there. Which one don't they all pretty much end badly? To be fair, I don't really keep up with like TwitchCon. Funny enough, I was thinking about going to this past one, but decided against it. Like if I was gonna go, I was initially like planning to go with like streamer friends, but it didn't work out, and then I was like, probably shouldn't anyways, like but I haven't really kept up with previous years. It was just like, oh, this one sounds decent. Because I definitely wasn't going my first year. Oh, there was a TwitchCon like a couple of years ago where a streamer broke her back while jumping in the ball pit. Oh, I actually do remember seeing that, because it was like after the whole Twitch this last year went like crazy, that got brought up again because the ball pit was like really shallow. They didn't like disclose it or how shallow it was, and like, yeah, oh, I remember watching the video and I was like, bro, that's messed up. Sorry guys, again, I'm moving the mini off stream. It was a ball layer, not a ball pit. Oh, okay, so yeah, it wasn't even a ball pit, it was just a layer, yeah. Even worse. This side. Oh, well, I don't want to say anything if we don't know. I did hear that it was confirmed that she broke her back, but anything else, I don't want to spread rumors. So unless we have a source for that, I don't want to spread rumors. If what you said is true, that's very serious and that's incredibly sad. But it's that part's true. Oh. Anyways, let's talk about something else that's kind of sad. Really sad. Okay, we're not talking about this. Let's talk about, so, no, it's okay. Oh good, you got your gym workout done. Glad that you got your workout done. Let's see, I did kind of a full body workout today, so tomorrow is arms. Tomorrow I'm doing arms. Wait, no, tomorrow is leg day. Tomorrow is leg day! Yeah! Oh, and there's Custodies in the Discord. We will look there. We will look. Ooh, someone's printing out the Aurelia mini big versions. Wow. Pretty cool. Okay, hang on. Got distracted. Oh, I do like your Custodies. Oh, I like the art style. Like, not the art style. The color scheme. Very, like, antique gold. That's a really... You did a good job. And they're purple, which is based. Based purple Custodies. Can't wait to paint your mini to match them. Based. That's awesome. Thank you for wanting to paint my mini. I do push, pull, leg split once a week. Saturday's usually my rest day. Ha! What's a rest day? It's funny, most of the time I just don't do rest day. Here's how it goes. I have different workouts and I'll rotate them, but I'll do full body, leg day, arm day, full body, and then like I just repeat it into the void. But I do have different exercises, so they're different variations, so it's like a different combination of like full body workouts, or the leg day has more emphasis on different things. But I don't do rest days for the most part. I think I did, let's see, I did a rest day on, did I rest on Sunday? I think I might have rested because I did like a hike, and then like previously I'd done a leg day, so I was like really tired, but I can't remember if I ended up doing a workout after stream. I don't remember. I don't recall. Who knows? But yeah, I don't, I definitely don't, typically take a rest day. Which that probably isn't the best thing. It's probably not the best thing, but that's okay. Oh, you got your chainsword update. It has a working engine. Nice. That's awesome. I wanna get one of those. Or build one on stream. That would be fun too. How's the painting going? It's going very well. Which faction of the Imperial Guard is your favorite? I'm not an Imperial Guard girly, but I like the Tempestuous Scions. Those are basically like, that's basically what my chat is. Not taking a rest day is how I get hurt. Well, I know my body, and I will say, like, it's not like I'm like going at it super hard whole time, 120%. I'll go at least 100%, but if something hurts, I'll stop. But it hasn't hurt yet. Hasn't hurt yet, so we're good. And it's really nice when I go to see my dad. Like, at one point, he, like, pat me on the shoulder, and he's like, oh, I see you got a little muscle there. I'm like, thanks, Dad, thank you. Yes, I've been working hard. It makes me feel really good. All a girl really needs is compliments from her dad, and she's set for life. And yes, I have read Eisenhorn Kingmaker. I love that book. It was so good. So good. I would totally read another book like that. It was so great. I use Runefang steel to make the glowy bits of my chainsword. Nice. So, oh, so you painted it up too. Oh, that's cool. Right. Alright, I'm gonna set this one down because I've just been working on that one a lot and I need a break from this one. Oh. Man, I'm getting hungry. This is what happens when you don't have like a full dinner before stream. Who would have guessed that this was the consequence? Same with me and my grandma. Her encouragement and positive reinforcement makes my day. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a daddy's girl. I am a daddy's girl. Not be denied. That down. Let's do this. Yeah, it's pretty exciting when you work out and you like see all like the changes that are happening. It's pretty cool. You're like, yeah. Like when they're noticeable. Stop. Why are you like this? Why are my mods like this? Why do they do this to me? Why do they torment me? That wasn't in the job description. This wasn't in the job description. You're not supposed to torture me. But thank goodness I have leftovers, so I'm gonna go get those in the fridge. I need some mod on mod violence. I need the mods to take each other out. Taco Bell nuggies, those things got 80 grams of protein and 10 nuggets, but how many calories? Wait, is that true? Wait, is that true? Twitch doesn't even let mods delete other mod messages? Dang. Dang, that's rough. There we go. Oh, yikes. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounds really painful. Oh, I'm so sorry. 670 calories, 72 grams of protein, 35 grams of fat, 20 grams of carbs. That's so funny because a lot of people like will break down the fat and the carbs and I'm like, no, just tell me the protein. Tell me the protein. Let's see, 670 calories. That's not too bad. Okay, that's not too bad. I wouldn't say no to that. They're not bad. I tried them when they like first came out. It was like, what? I don't remember when they came out. And I was kind of pleasantly surprised. I was like, I didn't think they were going to be particularly good, but they were much better than I thought. Ignore the 13 milligrams of sodium. It's fine. It's all good, just don't worry about it. Hello, hello. Hello, bottled. Do we need a little bit? Boss needs bulgogi. I do. Honestly, I haven't been in a hot minute. But like you have to prep your body like when you're gonna go to like Korean barbecue, especially that place, because all I get is bulgogi and white rice, but like the white rice like is like secondary. But like that's literally all I get. I'll be like, can you bring out 3 plates of bulgogi? And they're like, okay. And then I will proceed. Like it's usually with friends, so I'll eat it with said friends, but then I'll be like, yes, please bring more. But it's expensive. It's so expensive. So you really got to make your money's worth. And you should do it like right after a workout so you can get like the most protein. And like also like not eat earlier in the day. Like there's that too. You have to really plan. You got to go with an empty stomach, yes. Still gives me fond memories of the time my friends didn't think I could eat more bulgogi. I was like, yeah, I got this. And like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. And then I polished way more than they thought I would. My dad raised a carnivore, and that is me. I am the carnivore. Yes, I am the Kirby vacuum clean. That is how it goes when it comes to beef products specifically. Yep, carnivore custody. Yep, confirmed. Trim work looks good. Thank you. Thank you. This is like really fun and satisfying. I like seeing it all come together. My first full Korean barbecue experience, my friends ate until Steph and I got ice cream afterwards. Yep. Yep. You guys would be terrified about how much I can put down if I like, you know, go to a Korean barbecue place prepared. Like, not only that, but I'll cook all the meat too. There's like 2 kinds of people at Korean barbecue. The kind that like will like manage the whole like cooking experience, and then there's the kind that just is like there for the vibes and just to chat. I am the like let's get this cooking. I cannot stand the idle talk when there is meat to be grilled. Wait, I just set it down. Nope, like this. There we go. This one. I'd be impressed. Yeah, I'd make sure you're impressed. My dad taught me how to eat steak. I'm quite good at it. This is fun. Go. Boop. I'll be the one at the table waiting to shove as much meat in my face as possible. No, that's me too. That's me too. I'm all over that. I am so ready. Like, you gotta go. Okay. In order to get your money's worth, you gotta get as much meat as possible. That's just the unspoken rule. If you want to like get your money's worth, that's what you have to do. That's just the bulgogi bandit. I just looked over at YouTube and it's like the bulgogi bandit. Wow. Yeah, I do think the owner knows my face. because that's all I get. That's all I get. Yikes. Man, I've been called out. See, the restaurants only serve, yeah, not meat to trick you into eating less meat. Yeah, because the thing that costs more money, do you think vegetables cost a lot? Do you think rice, like, that's cheap? That's super easy. Like, they like, you eat more rice than the meat, they're winning. Maybe I should, I wonder if, okay, question. Oh, Dr. Rhino, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Aurelia Tempris. I'm a Warhammer Vtuber, and right now we're working on my Questoris Knight. I've got like a marble design going with some gold trim. She's looking good. Dr. Rhino, what were you guys up to? And yes, thank you guys for doing thank you mods for the shout out. What were you guys doing? The marble effect is gorgeous. Thank you. Airbrush and makeup wipes. That's the secret. I love the way it turned out, and the gold trim. I love it. I'm a bit obsessed. I found it is the best way for these pieces. But what were you guys doing? What were you up to today? Did you do anything fun? I was working on painting in the style of John Blanche. I'm not familiar. Give me 1 second. Ooh. Oh, okay. That John Blanche. Sorry, I was like, huh? Yeah, no, the Warhammer painter. Okay, yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the guy, chat. Don't be like me and not recognize John Blanche's name when someone says it to you. Anything specific? Like, what were you painting? So you're painting in the style, but what were you painting? Were you trying canvas, or were you painting a mini? Because that makes me curious. Dr. Rano taught me how to paint good. The bad painting is my own doing. Yeah, based. Honestly, all of like Froggy's friends that are like painters that she's like introduced me to, they're all like really good. I'm like, I'm just here, my non-metallic golds, just hanging out. That's it. His color palette and the models I got from a Kickstarter last year that were in partnership with John, images that were turned him off. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that you did that. That's really neat. That is super cool. I didn't know that they did that. Well, I will say, thank you for the raid. If you need to rest, eat, do what you gotta do. Like, I appreciate you raiding in. Wow. Huh. I just see, wait. John Blanche Kickstarter. I'm kind of curious. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Okay, that's pretty neat. Yeah. Throw some pictures in there in the Discord. Yeah, I see what they did. So they basically took some of his art pieces and they just made them into minis. They look kind of cool. That's really clever. I like that like concept for a Kickstarter. They got women. They got the women's in there. Let's see. Whammons, yes. That's how you say it. As a whammon, I can confirm this. Okay, let's see here. What else do I need to... We're almost pretty much wrapped up on this trim here. I got all this done. It's a lot of like... There's some stuff where it's like I'm gonna need to take time to get like the edge, and I might do that off stream because I'll have to like hold it like really close. Like for example, like there's some spots on the helm of the knight. Like I'm gonna get these edges back here, but there's like this ridge here that I'm gonna really need to get super close. Let's see. Where did you... Is it in general? Second. Where did you put it? Trying to make sure I find it. Crafts. Oh, I was just there and I must have clicked off it. Oh no, someone else. Oh, dang, that's pretty cool. Hang on, let me put this up on my stream. One moment. Oh, stop that. I hate OneDrive. Get out of here. Okay. Let me see if I can steal... I want to save this image. Oh, hang on. It's gonna be mad. One moment. I want to show the original piece of artwork. There we go. That's good enough. Oh, why is it doing this? Now it wants me to save it to like OneDrive instead of... They just did an update and now it's like, oh, save to OneDrive. Like, no. No. Okay. Okay, so this is the piece of art. One moment, I have to resize it. It's taking a hot second. It came in really big. Okay. Original piece of art. Oh, nope, I picked the wrong one. Hang on. I messed up, it's fine. It's fine. Wait. Oh. Oh, bleh. I'm having a time. Okay. Here's the original piece of art. I cropped it so it's not quite accurate. And then here's the mini that Rhino did. That's pretty cool. I think that's really neat. Yeah, Microsoft, gross. Linux will save you from OneDrive. Yeah, I know Zoran would be all over me like, get Linux, and I'm sorry, I can't. I'm not smart enough for that. I'm not smart enough for that. Questoris Knight's what we're working on, but we're a little sidetracked. But yeah, that's pretty neat. I like this concept. And she looks pretty good. Skills. Yeah, Linux would fix some issues, but involves learning a new operating system. Yeah, no. I have other things I would rather do with my time, personally. I already have, like, my streaming set up, like, as... It's how I want it. No. I would not want to try to figure it out with new stuff that's going on. No. I would only get upset because I'd have more stuff. I'm sure there's people who run their VTuber things with Linux. I don't go around asking, but that is a very good point. It's probably the reason why I'm just not going to touch it anyways. I have a bad habit of using primarily cool colors. This is a great way to push me out of my comfort zone. Well, it's really cool. I like what they did for that Kickstarter. It's very unique. And it's cool that he like was part of it too, and it wasn't just like, oh, like we just did it. Like he's like, no, this sounds cool. Let me participate in this with you guys. That's pretty cool of him. I'm gonna set that down there. Good. Everything works so long as nothing gets touched, it will continue to work. Correct. I'm not going to tempt fate by changing everything for not having to deal with OneDrive. But I will continue to complain about it. I'm kidding. I won't. I'll stop. I was just like, what? Because it forced me to update it. I put off the update for so long. Finally got to me. Finally got to me. Okay. Doing a second coat. Because some areas are a little thinner than others, but... yeah, I need a good gloss for this marble. I don't know what to do with it yet. Like what to do for it. Because I kind of want to leave this gold kind of matte, or like a kind of a satin. But then I want the marble super... oh shoot. Oh shoot. Sorry, I had to fix that really fast. Makes me so happy that I'm on Windows 10. Yeah, unfortunately I had to go to Windows 11 because the gaming PC just it had Windows 11 like built in, so it was like so I just kind of had to at a certain point. You can get Ard Coat from GW. It's paint on gloss varnish. Okay. Clear UV resin. Should be thick enough it won't run through the gold. I do have UV resin. That would be good. I have like a varnish that I did use, but it ended up like turning my last piece like green. But that could have been because it had sat out for a little bit. Well, look at that. I'm sorry, that's just... here's what we're gonna do. One second, guys. So I didn't have enough primer to prime the rest of the night. So here's what we will do in the meantime. Hang on. Oh, I don't remember where some of these pieces went. I'd have to go back to the book. Pretty sure this goes here. Heck. This will just give us a vibe. Come on, snap in. Alright, it snapped in for a second. Did I put it on the wrong side? Ah! Stop being a butt. That one snaps in nice. Oh, wait. Oh, am I being pretty? Yes, I am. There we go. This, I believe, goes here. This is just so we can, like, see what it would look like. I think it's like this. Okay. Oh. Yes, it's not gonna stay on. I want to vaguely see what it'll look like. No. Okay, let me snap this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it is like a giant Lego, except Legos snap together a little easier. This is meant to be glued. Okay. Dang, I just knocked that off. Okay. Oh, it goes like this. That's right. I'm going to be hard pressed to keep this all together, so... Oh my gosh. Hang on. Did I magnetize? No, I didn't magnetize it, because I just wanted to build it. The last time I tried to magnetize something, it, like, essentially... It discouraged me from, like, putting the whole mini together, so I decided it was better just to paint it and not worry about magnetizing, because I'm probably not going to play with this piece on the tabletop, and I'd rather have a completed mini. Okay, you guys can kind of see him, but doesn't that look nice? We're not going to stand him up with the feet there, so you guys can see. Have you tried using Tabletop Simulator to play match? Oh, absolutely. I've played a bunch of games on Tabletop Simulator. That's the only way I play. I don't play in person. I play online with my friends. Oh, and this is gonna go tuck in there. I didn't stick it in there. Yeah, it's come along nice. I'm trying to figure out, like, and we're obviously gonna do kind of like a gray on the inside, a metallic. But yeah, it looks pretty good, and we got swords, so it'll be a nice contrast. We'll have like a darker metal underneath. Doesn't look half bad. I'm quite fond of the color scheme. Whoop. Yeah, I'm gonna do the body as a dark contrasting. It'll probably be like a dark gray. Something like this, but it'll be metallic. Naturally. Well, it was nice to kind of see what it was going to look like. I'll have to go back and take a screenshot so then I can admire it, because I was a little... I like the marble and gold look, but sometimes it can be a little too much. Sometimes it can be a little too much. Yeah, pity the fool that tries to assault the Citadel only to be surprised by an Imperial Knight and Baneblade camouflaged in the corner. Yeah! I'm gonna put together a knight army, but the models are so expensive. Yeah, they are. They are. This one guy just spent his, like, he got a bonus and he got like 3,500 points of knights. A lot. A lot of knights. It is the Baneblade! Yeah, I'll have to do some of these, like, little edges later, because I just cannot do them on stream. You guys will just be, like, watching... It'll be tabletop sim, where you guys can watch my tabletop, and that's it. You won't be doing anything fun. So I'm gonna have to do some of those pieces later, but this, I need to do a little bit of gold here. Little rail. The armor looks like it's made of marble. Ah, that is the plan. That was the intent. The timeless marble and gold look. Is 2K still a standard army? Yeah, as far as I'm aware. But they got that many because they wanted to. Have you considered a dark bronze? No, I haven't. I'm worried that would clash. Like, doing that on the underside would clash with the gold. And I like the whole, like, I like having the white with the gold because the gold really, really pops. I'm dropping things, I'm dropping things. I made 2,800 points worth of custodies in 1 week. Whew. That's a lot. That's a lot. You were dedicated. I need breaks. I gotta do my mini painting in like segments. Dark bronze and gold would definitely clash. You would need something more differential, like a metallic gray. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, ooh, I don't want it to clash like that much. My armatures have bronze frames. Let's see. That sounds nice. It just doesn't work with what I have. Like, it'd be fun to work with other colors, but man, I just like gold a little too much. I just put a bunch of like gold on my wet palette that I'm definitely not gonna use. I'll have to figure out what I'm gonna do with it because I'm like, oh, maybe I'll scoop it back into the pot because there's no way I'm using all of that. Don't do that, you can contaminate the pot. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not like super like, ah, it has to be. It's fine. It'll be fine. Because the only thing that touches water. Water and the brush. I guess technically this. Okay. I think I have done all the things I can realistically do tonight. Because a lot of stuff is like touching up things. And that's like an off-camera thing. I guess technically I didn't do all these little dots. But if I'm already going to do the other stuff. The chest piece, it does have like little... I was gonna do like a beige for like the scroll work, and then I'll do the little gold dots because it doesn't have any like, it doesn't have any trim on it. I mean, unless I did the scroll work gold. Should I do the scroll work in gold or should I do it in like a beige? Yeah, it has rivets, no trim. I use different shades of gold for the trim of my Space Marine 2 characters. I know it's not 100% accurate to the actual chapters, I don't care. Looks cool. Yeah, that's right. You could do it however you want. Beige, not purple with gold. Oh, you're right. The purple would be good. Okay, I'll do the purple later because I don't have any that I can use here. Yes, Dr. Rhino. Absolutely. I will 100% let you know. I will let you know, cause bro, the trappers, they got me. I'm improving. You can ask my chat. I've improved. It used to get me every time, and now it only gets me every other time. But see, that is still an improvement. So, yeah. Yes, see, look, they're being so nice. They're saying that I improved, which I have. I try, at least. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to switch us over. Okay. Oh, I still have the picture up. Oh, man. I got a lot of work done. I hope you guys got work done. And you know what I really hope? I hope you support the Skitter plushie. I hope you support the petition, because it's really important. If you want gremlins, they're gremlins. We need, how many more do we need? 30 odd people. Adopt a Skitter. Adopt the Skitter, and they will tell you the secrets of the warp, if you're into that sort of thing. I will bring the gremlin to France. Yes. Yes. Do it. You know you want to. Let's see. We've gotten so many raids tonight. We should raid someone else. Give me 1 second while I look. One moment. Oh my gosh. Do the Skitters know of the deep warp? Perhaps. You'll have to ask them. You're gonna have to ask. Let's see. Who is this? Hang on. I have seeing a new person that is doing Warhammer-y things. Well, I'm tired. Man, I'm trying to find like people I know, but there's not too many people I know. We might have to forego the raid. Yeah, because it gets to the point where it's like if it's a little too large, I don't want to raid in when I don't have there's like a ratio that I'm comfortable with. Raid a rando? We can do that. Let me see. Did I just click out of the screen? Sorry, I just clicked off the screen and I was like, well. Oh, we have wasted space. Where'd he go? I just saw him. We've got wasted space. We have not talked to wasted space in a hot minute. Let's raid into him. That should be fun. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me today. Please, if you learned anything from today, it's that you don't skip leg day. Please, don't skip leg day. Take care of your bodies, and if you need to let go of your Mountain Dew habits, you know, that's okay. That's okay. Okay. I will see you tomorrow. We're doing Ultra Kill. Never played it before. Aya got the game for me, and I'm gonna play it. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!